سلام رفقا، من محمد امین از فارسی گیم تیوی هستم. بازی گتینگ شاید سخت‌ترین بازی کل تاریخ باشه. خیلی از استریمرا تلاش کردن تمومش کنن ولی موفق نشدن و فقط باعث شد اعصابشون به هم بریزه و خودشونو گاز بگیرن. ولی این بازی انقدرام الکی نیست و کلی نکته و راز تو خودش داره. قبلا پارت یکیشو ساختیم که از کارت بالا میتونید تماشا کنید. در ویدیو امروز بیشتر به صداهای شخصیت گوینده بازی میپردازیم و براتون ترجمهش میکنم. پس بزن بریم سراغ ویدیو. قبل از دیدن ویدیو یادتون نره لطفاً ما رو سابسکرایب کنید و زنگوله رو هم بزنید تا ویدیوهای جدید رو از دست ندید. در اینستاگرام هم مطالب متفاوتی میذاریم، پس اونم فالو کنید. لینک دیسکوردمون هم داخل دیسکریپشن میذاریم. حتما اونجا جوین بشید و با ما در ارتباط باشید. حالا بریم سراغ ویدیو. پایان بد. وقتی پایان بد بازی نصیبتون میشه یعنی تا اینجای بازی پیش میرید و اینجا گیر میکنید، سخنگو این حرفو میزنه:
You got so close, but this is past mending. You got the bad ending.
500 بار کلیک کردن روی موس. وقتی برای بیشتر از 500 بار روی موستون کلیک کنید، سخنگو اینو میگه:
Listen, this is a little awkward, but you've clicked the mouse button 500 times now. I'm gonna say you're gripping the mouse a little bit hard.
هدیه. اگه بیشتر از 8 دقیقه وقتتون رو اینجا کنار این شی فولادی صرف کنید، بازی به شما یه هدیه میده که البته فکر کنم به هیچ دردی هم نمیخوره. سکسی هایکینگ. زمانهای زیادی داخل دیالوگ‌ها بازی از کاراکتر داخل بازی سکسی هایکینگ نام میبره.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
وقتی برای اولین بار به ایستراگ سکسی هایکینگ میرسید، یه صدای خیلی بد و زمخت از بازی سکسی هایکینگ پخش میشه.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
دیگه طلایی. اگه بازی رو بین 1 تا 50 بار تموم کنید، دیگه‌تون رفته رفته طلایی تر میشه. تا حالا به تکون جرثقیل دقت کرده بودید؟ بعضی از صداها و حرفا به نظر میاد راهنمایی باشن. راهنمایی برای اینکه مراحل رو بهتر و راحت‌تر پایان ببرید. البته یه سری چرت و پرتایی هم میگه. همه صداهای بازی رو من براتون ترجمه میکنم. گوش بدید، شاید چیزی نصیبتون شد. اگه چیزی فهمیدید داخل کامنت ها بهم بگید.
Steady, 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 steady.
A leap of faith would be insufficient. 5 leaps will prove your faith in this religion. The first drop can send you back to the anvil. The 5th will do something more substantial.
A lot of people get a little scared here. I'm scared for you. There are those who didn't leap, and those who dared to. Don't just flail wildly with your hammer. This is a game about knowing when to use force and when to use finesse. Plan carefully, execute freely. Easy does it in this section. Which is not to say it's easy, just take it easy. The slight angle on the rock here makes it much harder than it otherwise would be. I can absolutely assure you that it's possible to proceed here.
I defeated the bucket on my first try. That convinced me it was easy. Then came the second, the 12th, the 50th try. That convinced me it was good.
Now, I don't mean to go on, but I do want you to go on. Go on.
If the bucket's too tricky, there's always the snake. If you need to say, maybe that's a mistake, you can just take a break.
If you fall here, don't panic. Don't twitch. The slow hammer can catch, but the manic hammer will only throw you. If your hand's starting to get sore, find a safe spot and then just take a rest. In this game, there's two types of jump. The hop, where you push the hammer down really hard into the ground, and the fling, where you rotate the hammer to launch yourself up from a ledge. In this section, you're forced to go quick. It's a lesson with no protection, a course of 3 tricks. It's just you and the hammer, and the pot. It's really not as bad as it looks though, just go up 1 step at a time. I've seen a lot of people get stuck here. You can't get there just by reaching and dragging. You're going to need to try something a little bit more athletic. My favorite feeling in video games is when you know you're expected to proceed, but progress seems literally impossible. You're left only with your own frontiering spirit, the knowledge that if you persevere, you'll find your way. Now you're through, so hurry up the stairs and hammer a chair. Don't worry, the camera is with you. Oftentimes making progress in this game is about chaining together multiple movements. Try to break them down into their component parts. People sometimes ask me whether I can finish my own games. In this case, I got to the final obstacle several times, and I fell all the way back down to the beginning of the game. So I know it can be done, but I haven't done it. Maybe you'll be the first. Sorry about the bats, by the way. That was uncalled for. The living room is cluttering, with little room for hammering. I'm leaving room for stammering and stuttering and suffering. The pot and the hammer are heavy, which makes angled surfaces so hard to grip. I want you to think about the momentum of the pot. Sometimes when you want to go high, you have to lower yourself down first so you've got room to swing your hammer. This is tougher than it looks. There's no point sugarcoating it.
This part has the hardest leap in the game, the most awkward. Strike the anvil and forge your way forward. What's holding these rocks in the air, in buoyant tranquility? They laugh at your feeble inability to stay aloft, scoff at your civility to gravity.
Wow, you're doing really well. It's heartening to see. Remember restarting? Remember when you quickly fell? Yeah, this part is hard. Sorry. In my testing, a lot of people would just freak out and stop at this point. You know what to do. Vault over the barbecue. Go for it. You may need to chain more than one move in sequence here. Leap, catch, push. Push, leap, catch. Move with speed and with frequency.
Oh, you got so close. But this is past mending. You got the bad ending.
خب رفقا، اینم از صداها و وایس های سازنده بازی که براتون زیرنویسش کردم. امیدوارم به دردتون خورده باشه. دوست دارم یه گیم پلی هم از این بازی براتون بذارم. اگه موافقید داخل کامنت ها بهم بگید. شاید براتون خشم و عصبانیت من براتون جالب باشه. ازتونم ممنونیم که این ویدیو رو تا انتها تماشا کردید. اگه از ویدیو خوشتون اومد حتما لایک کنید و نظرات خودتون رو با ما به اشتراک بذارید تا در آینده ویدیوهای بیشتری تولید کنیم. تا ویدیو بعدی روز و شب خوبی داشته باشید.